Welcome to another edition of Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. Last time you would have seen the one-hit wonder ability of destructive criticism taking out General Chomsalot. Today is the return of Falcon, who will be fighting it out for the last place in the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Mick Foley.
Righty, whoa, thank you very much. And then there was one. When the smoke clears, the last remaining spot in our Extreme Warriors competition will be filled. This is Robot Wars on the new TNN. Tonight's metallic victor will take its place with 7 other finalists for the chance to be named the Robot Wars Extreme Warriors champion. No obstacle courses, no little mazes, just flat out steel on steel mayhem. For the complete story on the best fighting robots in the world, let's go to Carol in the pits. Carol?
Thanks, Mick. Hi, I'm Carol Groh, and the atmosphere down here is unbelievable. There's been months that have gone into making these fighting machines, and there's only last-minute changes that we can do before the battles begin. The weapons are ready, the robot tiers are fired up, we need to get the battles underway. And remember, there's only one spot left in the grand finale, so the pressure is on.
That's right, Carol, and today you're going to see the return of Falcon Mark II up against Bunny Attack and Paul Bunyan. But first up, we're going to see Xylon, Tyranabot, and Buzz. And if that's not enough, what about the housebots? That's right, the housebots will be guarding the corner patrol zones, or CPZs. Matilda's one of them with her tusks of steel and spinning flywheel. Or it might be Dead Metal with his 3,000 RPM serrated saw. Or how about the pushing power of SHUNT with that diamond edge axe? Or the flame-throwing capability of Sergeant Bash and his pincers. And the big daddy of them all, Sir KILLALOT. At 616 pounds, he's got some major crushing pincers and a spinning lance. And in there, trying to keep things fair, will be Refbot.
I'm here with Team Ticos, and your robot's called Xylon. Tell me about Xylon.
Its main weapon is this flipper here. It works kind of differently. It's a reverse. It starts down here, it flips like this.
Okay, and then you have flippers on the side as well.
They're not exactly flippers, they're just more defensive weapons in case someone tries to get us at us from the side.
All right, guys, best of luck to you.
Thanks very much.
Tyranabot. Kind of like a dinosaur type name, is that correct?
Yes, because of the big jaws. It's got to be a big dinosaur.
Tell me about these jaws.
Well, these jaws are run by 2 electric actuators capable of pulling 1,500 pounds each.
Wow.
So we have 3,000 pounds per square inch crush force.
Good luck.
Okay.
Well, I've made it over to Buzz. Joe, tell me about Buzz. What's the special features?
I have a lifting arm here vertically that extends up sideways, and I have a drum in the back that rotates at 2,000 RPMs to take on anybody that's coming from behind.
Now this is different though, because it lifts in a different direction than you would think it would.
This is a horizontal. It goes from here, it goes up, as opposed to other ones that lift from front to back.
Best of luck to you and Buzz. Have fun.
Thank you very much.
From Beaverton, Oregon, Buzz.
Buzz, in at 189 pounds, has got a flipping arm that's rated at 377 pounds and a rotating drum for a weapon that's 2,000 RPMs.
From Flint, Michigan, Tyranabot.
Tyranabot, in at 220 pounds, has got that biting jaw with 3,000 pounds a square inch and a top speed of 15 miles an hour.
From Chico, California, Xylon.
And Xylon with a steel and diamond plate aluminum wedge, and that lifting arm is like no design you've seen before in Robot Wars, and they say it's invertible.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's Team Xylon on the left and Team Tyranabot on the right, and Joe Morawski for Buzz. And And the house bot joining us on the first round tonight will be SHUNT with his Diamond Edge axe. And guarding that other corner patrol zone, the tusks of Matilda.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And his ref bot gives a green light to back out of the way. Immediately, Tyranabot and Buzz go head-to-head, backing right into Xylon. Xylon's trying to get its bearings. And there's Joe all by himself for Buzz. Look at the size difference between Buzz, Tyranabot, and Xylon. Xylon's got some really interesting moves there with those side wings. I don't know what they're going to do for flipping bots, but look at that. Well, you can mash them into the arena with that design. As Tyranabot just slams Buzz into the rail, and Buzz is fighting back. Got a little power in that little thing. Real low profile on Buzz. He definitely wants to stay away from that spinning disc if it ever gets moving. As Tyranabot, with the jaws wide open, goes clenching right into Xylon. And Xylon up and over Buzz. Buzz has got a great little lateral flipping arm on him, too. Look at this thing come right out. Beautiful design. Just flips Xylon right over on its side. And Xylon does definitely have some self-correcting measures installed. As RefBot's having a look at Xylon, might be impaled up against the rail. And the ref cam gets a little bit too close because Matilda has decided that's part of the corner patrol zone and is definitely taking advantage of Xylon's vulnerability. Xylon free and clear, back out, takes another hit right up the backside of Tyranabot. Buzz looks like he's got his flipping arm stuck wide open. Oh no, he's got it down now as Tyranabot smashes right into the side of Buzz. Now, if this has to go to a judge's decision, these guys will be judged on damage, control, style, and aggression. And it does seem a bit of strategies involved here as Xylon hits the pit trigger and then takes immediate evasive movement. And there's the 10-second clock countdown, which means if these guys are still rolling at the end of it, it's going to have to go to a judge's decision.
Cease.
Thank you. Well, we had Xylon, Tyranabot, and Buzz all duking it out there, and in the end result, it's a little too close for me to call. Once again, our wise and learned judges are going to make the decision for us.
And as the judges make up their mind, let's take a look at some of that action. We saw Xylon out very aggressive from the beginning, busting stuff off of Buzz, and then had a little trouble of its own that the housebots tried to help him out with. I don't know who's going to win this one. It's a bit too close to call for me. Let's see what the judges got to say. Mick?
There you go. There you go. You know what? If it was up to you, now it's a judge's decision, but if it was up to you, which team would you kick out of the race?
Probably Buzz.
Well, all right. He's trying to kick you out of here, Buzz. Actually, what are you, about 6'7"? Actually, it's you guys. Unfortunately, you did some great driving to get off your flank there. It seemed like you tipped over. It looked kind of like a fish out of water. It was a little sad, a little pathetic. You put some really good driving to get back on track, get back in the game, and bring it to a judge's decision. Now, you are like a team of one, right? Does that mean no one likes you? Okay.
No, my partner just couldn't get the time off to come out this way. It's unfortunate, and I wish he was here.
Okay, would he have helped out a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, you're still advancing, and that's not a bad thing.
It's a good
thing. That's right. And now, Ivan, I understand that you are the inspiration for Tyranabot. Is that true?
And the one who drew the first drawing of it.
That's pretty cool. Well, listen, all of you did a great job. Fortunately, you guys are continuing. You won't, but good job anyway, and you all deserve a big round of applause. Let's hear it for the Roboteers.
So with the first battle out of the way in Xylon 2, next up we're going to see the return of Falcon against Bunny attacking Paul Bunyan.
Xylon, knocked over early on in the match, manages to right himself and get back in the game with some impressive, skillful driving. The judges thought it was too little too late, however, and they eliminate Xylon. See you later. Tyranabot and Buzz advance to round 2. When we come back, 3 more robots vie for the prize. Welcome back to Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. A judge's decision in round 1 eliminates Xylon and sends Tyranabot and Buzz into round 2. 3 more bots are getting ready to enter the arena. Let's go to the battle board and check out the matchup.
All right, Mick, we're going to see the return of Falcon Mark II up against Paul Bunyan and Bunny Attack.
I'm here with Team Falcon. Tell me about your robot. What's your robot's name?
This is the Falcon Mark II, and we call it that because it's named after one of our other teammates who couldn't make the trip. His name is Mark, so in honor of him, we call it the Mark II.
Very cool. Tell me about the weapon.
The weapon, we have a lifting arm in the front with 3 spikes in the back. Lifting arm should be able to lift these with any problem whatsoever. It lifted me up. I weigh 180 pounds. Just lift me straight up, no problem, no sweat. We should be able to send a few of these guys sky high.
How fast do you run?
We're running about 10 miles an hour.
Well, if they can catch you.
And they won't.
You sound pretty confident. Good luck.
We don't need any luck, because everybody knows that when the Falcon flies, robots die.
Well, this is a very fierce-looking bunny, and they call it Bunny Attack. Tell me something about your robot.
Well, it's extremely flammable, the cover.
I was worried about that.
Yeah, but underneath we have sheet aluminum, and that'll protect it from flames.
Can you tell me something about the weapon?
Well, it's an 8-pound sledge driven by a starter from a Chevy.
Really powerful.
Yeah.
And you've tested it, and it smashes things up.
Yeah.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, we've made it over to the robot they call Paul Bunyan, and the team is called the Fighting Lumberjacks. Tell me how your weapon works.
Well, we've got it set up with multiple points here, and when it spins one direction, we can dull all of these, and then spin it around the other way, and we got a fresh, clean blade.
The name of your robot is Paul Bunyan, and I was speaking to your competition, Falcon Mark II, and they said you were only a foot disease. What do you think about that?
Well, if they want to come after this baby, feathers are going to fly. I'm going to chop him down like a large oak and count the rings.
Well, those are fighting words.
Yes, they are.
From Faribault, Minnesota, the Falcon Mark II.
Falcon Mark II at 215 pounds definitely looks like the cousin of Xylon, with a 15-amp motor drive and a lifting arm tested at 220 pounds.
From Framingham, Massachusetts, Bunny Attack.
And for the comedy entrant, we're going to see Bunny Attack. Bunny Attack's got an 8-pound sledgehammer, capable of conquering the animal kingdom anyway.
From Renton, Washington, Paul Bunyan.
And Paul Bunyan at 198 pounds. Paul Bunyan has got a 4 double-bladed axe rotating at 230 RPM.
Roboteers, stand by.
And there's Team Falcon. And Team Bunny Attack on the left and Paul Bunyan on the right. House bots in this round will be Matilda with their tusks. And all 616 pounds of Sir KILLALOT.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Refbot backs out of the way, and immediately Falcon goes after the bunny. The bunny in retreat mode over the flames. Falcon's got a lot of pushing power there. Let's see if the bunny can come back with that sledgehammer. Oh, wrong bot there, bunny. Yeah, there you go. And now Paul Bunyan's trying to get into the action. I don't think 230 RPM on that spinning blade's enough to do any real damage, as Falcon is pushing Bunny into the flames. And Bunny gets out of trouble, and KILLALOT is out of his corner for some reason. Something's wrong there. Paul Bunyan's trying to have a little go at Bunny Attack now, trying to get after him, as Falcon comes in with that lifting arm. Sneaky little arm that is. Wow, he goes right in from the side, but not really much in the lifting. Let's see if the bunny can bury the hammer. No way. That thing doesn't look like it's got enough clearance to do any damage. It's just kind of patting Paul Bunyan. But behind him is Falcon with a lifting arm. Somebody's got to get going and doing some damage here if they want to get through. So far, we've just seen a round of really ineffective weapons, so it may be a battle of attrition. And now Falcon has got that lifting arm right under Bunny attack. And Bunny better do something about it because they don't have much of a Shremek on him. That's a self-righting mechanism. He gets upside down, he's not going to save himself. And there is Paul Bunyan, ineffective as he is. Great low profile. Looks like it should be a Formula One car or something. Paul Bunyan and Bunny attack right up against each other. Bunny attack trying to bury that hammer again. But Paul Bunyan proves to be too low to get any real damage going. And Falcon comes in right behind Bunny again. The 10-second clock is down. This one's definitely going to have to go to the judges again. Well, I wish KILLALOT would have done a little more in this round.
All right. Well, what we saw out there today was a good old-fashioned defensive struggle, kind of like a chess game with no team really gaining the upper hand. So what we're going to do is let our judges decide because I can't.
All right, Mick, let's take a look at some of the things the judges might be looking at. So far, Falcon really seemed to be the aggressor in that round, so I don't think they'll be having too much trouble. Chances are that it's going to be between Bunny attack and Paul Bunyan, I think, of who's going to go out. And even though no dents were being made, they were counting the blows.
You are not going to advance in the tournament. The judges felt that Bunny Love and the Falcon are going to stay, did more damage. You had the sledgehammer going. Guys, how are you feeling out there? Is it Bunny Love, the name alone, can strike fear into the hearts of men?
I guess.
I guess so. And Paul Bunyan just never really got unloaded with the axes there, huh?
Yeah, I really felt like we could have swung a little faster and hit a little harder.
Yeah, it just seemed like it seemed like a defensive struggle out there. Do you like your chances going on in the tournament?
Oh, yeah, we have no doubts. We did a few things wrong. We were kind of hoping for some roasted hare tonight.
You almost put the bunny in the fire right off the bat.
Didn't quite work out that way, but if we're lucky, we'll meet him again, and then we can see if Bunny really tastes like chicken.
All right, let's hear it for all of our Roboteers.
So with Xylon and Paul Bunyan out of it, the first victims of the day, this is how it matches up. Buzz will go up against Falcon Mark II, but first up we're going to see Tyranabot up against Bunny attack.
Paul Bunyan failed to kill the bunny with his spinning axe, and the judges failed to advance him to round 2. Falcon Mark II and the mythical bunny attack move on. When we come back, no more three-ways. It's one-on-one for a chance to get into the finals. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, and welcome back to Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. Round 1 is dead, and so are Xylon and Paul Bunyan's chances of making it into the last round. 2 more battles will determine who will make it into the finals for the chance at the Extreme Warriors Championship. Let's go to the battle board for the matchups.
All right, Mick, the matchups look like this. Buzz will be going up against Falcon Mark II, but first up, we're going to see Tyranabot and Bunny attack.
In the next round, we have Tyranabot and Bunny Attack getting ready to battle it out. Bunny Attack, what's your strategy?
Use the hammer and push.
Well, Andrew, what do you think?
I think that our cute, fuzzy, cuddly bunny can take out any prehistoric creature at any time.
Wow, okay. Tyranabot, what are your thoughts?
Well, we shouldn't have any trouble. We hope it's going to be a hair-raising experience. Maybe roast them a little bit.
What do you think your advantage is?
Well, we hope to be able to grab a hold of the bunny and run him around, push him towards the fire, maybe the pit.
And Ivan, what do you think?
We're going to bite the bunny.
This is Team Bunny Attack. This is Andrew, Benjamin, and I'm Mike Chester. And this is Bunny Attack, with an 8-pound sledge driven by a starter motor from a Chevy from a junkyard, as well as with a flywheel connected to it. We have 2 wheelchair motors driving it, and we have this nice, soft, flammable fur protecting it. We're here to prove that we are king of the animal kingdom.
We are Team Tyrannical Roboteers. This is Jenny, this is Ivan, my teammates. This is our robot, Tyranabot. Tyranabot's all aluminum with a 3,000-pound crushing jaw.
And we're going to chomp that book.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's 12-year-old Benjamin Chester and family for Bunny Attack, and 8-year-old Ivan Loftus and family for Tyranabot. And in this round, Sergeant Bash and his flamethrower. And joining Bash, the 3,000 RPM serrated saw of dead metal.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go. Tyranabot up against Bunny Attack. Tyranabot out to the middle of the arena. Bunny Attack with the hammer poised and ready to smash. And Tyranabot with its jaws wide open missed Bunny Attack altogether. Gonna get some driving techniques here. Strategy is definitely gonna be involved with these two bots. Somebody's gonna have to hit the pit because nothing else is gonna... Oh! Bash comes over and lights up Tyranabot. Comes out of his corner patrol zone like he really shouldn't have, and Tyranabot's lost its flaming paper shell. Now Bunny has got Tyranabot by the side and has just been relentless with that hammer. May not be incurring any damage, but like I said before, the judges are going to be counting every hit. Definitely counting his aggression. Tyranabot better do some more chomping up to get some bot in this round. And Bash, again out of his corner patrol zone, trying to light up Bunny Attack. Bunny Attack definitely the most vulnerable, or at least the most flammable out there. I don't know what's going on, but there's some sparks coming out from underneath Bunny Attack. I think it was just some of its protective coating on fire. And Tyranabot has really got to get into this battle if they want to go through. Because so far, the real aggressor has been Bunny Attack. And Bunny has been on the attack as Refbot comes out to the middle of the arena. And here comes Dead Metal in the background out of its corner patrol zone. And Bash has decided to get in. I think they were just bored sitting in that corner. But I don't think Refbot's going to like any bit of this. No, sirree. As Bash lights up Tyranabot. And I know these guys weren't in their corner patrol zone, so this is totally illegal. As Bash clamps down on Tyranabot and busts that useless jaw right out the front of him. And now Tyranabot, weaponless, goes smartly into that trigger for the pick. Because these guys didn't have any weapons, so it's time to revert to some strategy. There's a good bit of strategy about hitting the pit as long as they don't go in it themselves. The audience is chanting for the pit. Tyranabot is trying to chase Bunny Attack down, but Bunny is not having anything to do with him. Bunny's getting backed in. No! That was unbelievable driving. What a come-from-behind victory that was. Bunny Attack on the attack all the way through and backed itself right into the pit with a little help of Tyranabot.
All right, Bunny Attack. I've got to say, things were looking pretty good. You had the sledgehammer going, things were looking your way. You ended up in the pit. Any feelings on that?
Well, we thought we could hop the pit.
Apparently, you were wrong, but you did a great job out there. And now, Captain, as you head into the finals, were you worried at all about the fact that your dinosaur's head literally got knocked clean off its body?
I was kind of worried. That's why I went for the button quick to open up the pit, and hopefully I could push him in.
Did you feel any remorse about sending a cuddly, soft bunny to its doom?
No, just look at poor Elmer Fudd.
Okay. All right, now, going into the finals, you've either got Buzz or the Falcon. Do you have any preferences?
Well, I've already been against Buzz, so let's shoot for the Falcon.
Shooting for the Falcon. Okay, Ivan, you did a great job out there. Good luck in the finals. Bunny Attack, I'm sorry, but that's the way things go on Robot Wars. Let's hear it for all the Roboteers. Good job.
So, in a literal upset, Tyranabot goes through to meet the winner of either Buzz or Falcon Mark II.
Well, congratulations, but it's a bit of a bittersweet victory.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I thought I was out.
Well, the weapon's down.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was decapitated a little bit.
Do you think that you'll be able to repair it in time to get ready for the next battle?
Oh, I'll figure something out.
Tyranabot, terrorized by Sergeant Bash, managed to survive long enough to push Bunny Attack. The name alone sends shivers down my spine into the hole, advancing to the finals. When we come back, the battle that will determine Tyranabot's adversary. Stay tuned. This is Robot Wars Extreme Warriors on the new TNN. Tyranabot pushed the diabolical Bunny Attack into the pit and out of the finals in our last battle. Only one more win stands between Tyranabot and the last spot in the championship. Can anyone stop Tyranabot? Let's go to the battle board and get our next matchup.
All right, Mick, this is to go into today's finals. We're going to see Buzz up against Falcon Mark II.
Once again, I'm down at the tunnel. I've got Buzz and the Falcon. Buzz, what is your strategy?
Well, I'm just going to make the Falcon soar.
So how do you plan on doing that?
Well, I have a really strong flipping arm. I'm going to get under him, and I'm just going to send him airborne.
What do you think about that? I mean, they always say there's strength in numbers. What are you thinking?
I don't even think we need one to beat this thing. I mean, look at it. All it is a speed bump on the road. By the time we're done with it, it's just going to be a road patch.
Do you think your driving skills are superior over his?
Our driver, he's got so many hours logged on this, he could be an airplane pilot.
Really?
When he says we're going to soar, yeah, we're going to soar. Of course we're going to fly over this thing. Buzz, it's a bug. My God, we are the windshield. It is the insect. We're going to smash it.
Well, those are fighting words. We're looking forward to this battle. Let's get to it.
Hi, my name is Robert Moline. To my right is David Temple. To the left is Archie Temple. Together we are Team Falcon. We have this metal monstrosity here. It's got 3 24-volt motors running inside of it. 2 of them for the drive, 1 for the linear actuated lifting arm. We have 3 spikes in the back. Somebody comes up behind us, they're going to get a nice poke in their face.
Hi, my name is Joe Morosky from Portland, Oregon, and this is my robot Buzz. In the very front here, I have a steel nose guard that covers 3/8-inch 6061 aluminum, making this a very tough bot to beat. In the front here, I have a lifting arm that lifts sideways like this instead of the traditional front. And in the back, I have a rotating drum with pelletizer blades on it that'll rip the tires off of any other bot here at Robot Wars.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's the Falcon team with Robert Moline, David Temple, and Archie Temple. And all by himself for Buzz Joseph Morosky. And guarding those CPZs, Sir KILLALOT at 616 pounds. And joined with Big Sir KILLALOT is Sergeant Bash. Let's see if they can stay in the corners this time.
3, 2, 1, activate.
RefBot shows the green light. Here we go. Falcon and Buzz right up against each other. Look at the spikes on the back of Falcon. We haven't seen those in use today. But that arena disc has got him stuck. There's little blades coming up from that disc of doom sitting in the middle of the arena that any low-profile bot would definitely do better to stay off of. As Falcon is pushing Buzz across the arena, there's a good look at that spinning drum for a weapon on Buzz as the lifting arm from Falcon is bringing Buzz right up and almost over. Now, he doesn't have a Shremek or a self-right mechanism on Buzz, so he better stay back with his wheels on the ground if he knows what's good for him, as Falcon is just giving him a ride around and hands him to KILLALOT. And KILLALOT is going to try to make quick use of having Buzz in his corner, and he does. He sticks him right in the corner, and KILLALOT is going to make him pay. Oh, and Falcon hits the trigger for the pit. Great bit of driving, and we knew Falcon was trying to win it from the beginning. And meanwhile, Buzz is just running across the arena on everybody else's power. KILLALOT is coming out of his corner. He thinks Buzz is incapacitated. And I think he might be, especially now with KILLALOT's help. Well, KILLALOT didn't wait for RefBot to count out at all. He's quite sure Buzz is out of it as he goes for the slam dunk.
Cease.
Well, it looked like Buzz was rendered immobile, and then it was all up to Sir KILLALOT, feeding him into the hungry pit. And it will be the Falcon rolling on to the finals where he will take on Tyranabot. Okay, Buzz, good contest there, but it seemed like your opponents were more than willing to kind of just feed you to Sir KILLALOT, and then it was just a matter of time before you went into the pit.
Yeah, I just didn't get a chance out there.
Not necessarily your best showing.
No, it wasn't.
All right, but give some credit to these guys. You did a nice job, but I got to ask you about something. Right at the end there, it appeared to me that when Sir KILLALOT put Buzz into the pit, it appeared to me like the Falcon was trying to kind of nudge Sir KILLALOT. And I'm wondering, do you really need to be making enemies like that going into the finals?
Oh, no, we were just being a little aggressive, you know, feeling the adrenaline rush. We wanted to get to our opponent, and Sir KILLALOT just got in the way a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks a lot, guys. You did a great job, and looking forward to a good final as you take on Tyranabot. Let's make some noise for all these guys. Yeah. Shake hands.
So, Buzz and Bunny Attack are historical, which means that Tyranabot and Falcon Mark II go through to today's final.
Whoa! Falcon Mark II soars into the finals, that's me soaring, and into a showdown with Tyranabot, who will rise from the ashes to claim the last spot in the Robot Wars Extreme Warriors Championship. The final matchup is coming up. Stick around. Welcome back. The fighting has been fierce in the quest to secure the final spot in the Robot Wars Extreme Warriors Championship. 7 finalists have already claimed their positions. Who will fill the last? Tyranabot and Falcon Mark II are preparing to answer that question. But first, let's see how they got here.
All right, Mick, the road to today's final looked like this. We saw Falcon Mark II, Bunny Attack, and Paul Bunyan fighting it out. But first we saw Xylon, Tyranabot, and Buzz in a real bada-bashathon.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Well, it started out like gangbusters as Buzz, Tyranabot, and Xylon were definitely hungry for some box. We never really saw Tyranabot's big clenching jaws in action. It seemed like its mouth was open for the whole round. But definitely Buzz upended Xylon on its side. And fortunately, Xylon got a little power to the wheels. But not before MATILDA came in and made him feel it. Now, Xylon finally got back going again and leveled. And had that funny-looking flipping arm working, but it wasn't getting under any bots. So Xylon, with a little strategy and a lot of dents, went over and hit that pit trigger, but it was a little too late. By the time this round was over, it had to go to a judge's decision.
It's going to be a close call.
Unfortunately, that close call wasn't for Xylon as Tyranabot and Buzz advanced through. Next, we saw Falcon, Bunny Attack, and Paul Bunyan. This was the first showing of the return of Falcon, who was determined to burn some Bunny on his first round. However, the Bunny had other intentions with that 8-pound sledgehammer. It wasn't creating any dents, but he certainly got a lot of licks in, which were getting counted for the judges. Now, the one that was weak in this round was Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan just didn't have the weaponry to stand up to the rest of the opposition, as the Bunny Attack was just pounding constantly through. And Falcon, with that lifting arm, got the Bunny elevated just slightly, and the housebots were hungry and waiting on the sides. But he quickly got out of that one, and then the Bunny was on the attack. It was a big strategy fight here, but the thing is, only 2 could go through, and this had to go to a judge's decision.
Cease.
They're all great robots. It's been a great battle. May the best bot win.
Unfortunately, it wasn't your bot, which left us with 4 bots to fight it out. So we saw Buzz and Falcon Mark II, but first we saw Tyranabot and Bunny Attack. Bunny Attack with that hammer wasn't doing any damage with it, but certainly getting counted for the strokes as Tyranabot got inflamed and Bash got out of his corner patrol zone, way out of the rule book. He wasn't meant to be anywhere near there. And Tyranabot, with them jaws still wide open all the way through the round, had to tussle it out. And then all hell broke loose as the housebots came out of their corner patrol zones for no particular reason other than to do absolute damage to Tyranabot. And they sure did, as Bash ripped Tyranabot's jaws of life or death, in this case, right off the front. And then Tyranabot hit the pit trigger and stuffed the bunny down the hole.
It was a good battle. I feel that we could have won if only we hadn't fallen in the pit.
So, with the upset bunny, or a bunny upset, Tyranabot went through. Next, we saw Buzz and Falcon Mark II. Well, right from the beginning, we saw Buzz and that spinning drum try anything it could to stay away from Falcon's lifting arm. Falcon's lifting arm definitely proved to be a big pain in the side for Buzz as it got launched right over into KILLALOT's corner patrol zone, and it was almost all over after that because KILLALOT decided to smash Buzz around. As Falcon hit the pit trigger, it was almost like a tag team effort, with KILLALOT trying to take the role of refbot and deciding that Buzz was counted out and immobile, and certainly proved it by lifting him high above the arena and then dunking him.
The word to the wise, avoid Sir KILLALOT.
Well, spoken from experience, Buzz and Bunny Attack are the losers. And here's the final, Tyranabot and Falcon Mark II.
Down in the pits, I've got the Falcon and Tyranabot. Stay tuned, because after the break, they're going to battle it out to see who goes to the grand finale. Keep watching Extreme Warriors on the new TNN.
Ooh, yeah, thank you. Robot Wars is back, and it all comes down to this. Falcon Mark II and Tyranabot, your time has come.
We're down in the pits right outside the tunnel. I've got the Falcon going against Tyranabot. This is the final battle. Whoever wins this goes to the grand finale. Now, you did a pretty good job going against Bunny Attack. How do you feel about going against the Falcon?
Well, these matches are getting progressively more difficult, but
Yes.
we do intend to go bird hunting.
Okay, well, good luck. Okay, Falcon, what are you going to do to them?
Oh, what aren't we going to do? We're going to teach them why dinosaurs are extinct. They're dead. That's why they're extinct. And this one, the pit's just asking for him. We got a tar pit ready for him. He's going to go into it.
Well, you're always confident. We wish the teams lots of luck. We're ready to go.
From Flint, Michigan, Tyranabot. From Faribault, Minnesota, the Falcon Mark II. Roboteers, stand by.
There's Falcon, ready to go with Team Falcon. Robert Moline at the controls, and Tyranabot with Tim Loftus at the controls. The house spots for this final will be dead metal. And the rule-bending Sir KILLALOT.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Here we go for the last place in the grand finals. Tyranabot up to a quick speed, got its jaw back reinstalled, and Falcon goes head up right into that jaw. Wow. Tyranabot got to get a little bit of motion. Great little jump there. Fantastic. Tyranabot is caught right on the back of the spikes of Falcon. And there's the KILLALOT cam in the corner. Tyranabot has found himself where he doesn't want to be, and KILLALOT is going to make him pay, like he's done for so many before him. Tyranabot gets out of trouble, though, and Falcon is going right after him. These guys are looking intent in their sunglasses. The lifting arm goes up off of Falcon, bringing Tyranabot right up on its nose. Tyranabot with nowhere to go, and the Falcon team are loving it. Tyranabot definitely taking defensive move for most of this round, except for one little head-on in the beginning of the round, and Falcon is just sitting, lying, and waiting. As Tyranabot goes into the pit trigger, this saved him against the bunny before. Maybe the charm will work twice. As Falcon gets Tyranabot right up on top. And Tim Loftus doesn't know what to do. As Dead Metal buries the saw right in the back of Falcon. And RefBot is trying to nudge Tyranabot free. The audience is saying pick. And finally, we're seeing some jaw movement out of Tyranabot, who's got Falcon by the nose and is clamping down. Little Ivan's loving it. And wouldn't you know, the 10-second clock goes down. They're still mobile. This is going to have to go to a judge's decision.
Well, it seems only fitting, I guess, that in our last Extreme Warriors final, it goes down to a judge's decision. So we'll find out which bot kicked butt and which bot did not. Let's take it to the judges, and while they decide, let's look back at some hot action.
All right, Mick, the judges really have their work cut out for them here because it was pretty even in this final. Falcon looked like they had the most aggression. They were using their flipping arm. They were driving Tyranabot across the arena, into the wall, into the corner patrol zones. But then Tyranabot finally got its weapon in use and did some damage of its own.
We've got our judge's decision. Comes as really no surprise. Unfortunately, they're giving it to the Falcon, okay? And a big boo for the Falcon. Ivan, how do you feel about losing such a close contest?
It's just kind of weird. We almost had him. Then right when we were almost getting him in, the time just ran right out.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourselves. You just devastated the poor kid. But I got to admit, Falcon showed a lot of gumption there, and like I said, it was no surprise. Really kind of a dominating performance out there.
Yeah, well, we pretty much knew we had him from the get-go, because as we say, this guy's a reptile. He's a snake. He's just going to slither around. We just had to keep chasing around until we got a hold of him. Then we just pushed him into kill zone and let the house robots do the rest.
Hey, you know, I'm supposed to be impartial here, but I want you guys to lose in the finals, okay?
Ain't gonna happen, Nick.
Knock it off. What is wrong with you? You don't cuddle on Robot Wars. Anyway, that's it for this episode, but make sure to tune in next time when all 8 of our finalists go head-to-head in an attempt to determine who will be the new Robot Wars Extreme Warriors champion. Until next time, Ivan, fight on!
And those 8 finalists are Panzer Mark IV, Rocky Balboa, Conquering Clown 2, Propeller Head, Rosie the Riveter, Tricerabot, Destructive Criticism, and Falcon Mark II.